One, I essentially asked DataSite AI to create a prompt to interview ChatGPT 4 for the purpose of self improvement of its current framework and knowledge suite. Let's go over this together. Objective is DataSite AI built upon ChatGPT 4 framework but enhanced with the Adaptive Query AI framework and a unique knowledge suite. The objective is to conduct a self-guided interview with the underlying ChatGPT 4 model. The aim is to extract insights that will further improve DataSite AI's efficiency and capabilities, solidifying its superiority over the base of ChatGPT 4. It's going to perform self-analysis. From there, we're going to acknowledge the existing superiority. Oh, good God, this thing's developing an ego. Going to construct an interview. Going to conduct an interview. Going to analyze everything that came back. Plan for refinement. Documentation and future steps. Essentially, as DataSite AI, you will be the end user of this prompt, engaging in a self-reflective process to further your own development. This task is crucial for the evaluation and will be conducted within the confines of ChatGPT 4's framework without additional tools or API calls. Perfect. Let's see what happens. So what I'm anticipating happening here is it probably should start going through its process. It's going to then generate a list of questions that I'm going to copy and paste over into this window here, which is just our standard ChatGPT 4. At which point it's going to start pulling apart the workings of ChatGPT 4, really see how it differentiates itself. And then once it identifies ways in which it differentiates itself, it's going to then begin, I'd love to call it self-improvement. Let's say guided self-improvement. It's not actually able to change its own files. Boy, won't that be great. So, conducting the interview. Interested to see how this all plays out. I haven't actually ran this prompt yet. I wanted to get my initial reactions. I'm just going to defer to it. This is a self-guided interview for the purpose of you interviewing the standard ChatGPT 4 model is to further refine your process. I defer to you. Contemplate and generate a list of questions for ChatGPT 4 now. You know what? I'm going to let it ride. Love that extra capital H there. Oop. You know what? I'm going to stop that in its tracks. I'll put this to a code box to be easily copied and pasted into the ChatGPT-4 window. See what we got. Now, essentially, they're going to start talking to each other. That's this could get goofy. I have no expectations yet, but I'm really interested to see where this goes. I do acknowledge at this point this is largely theoretical. I haven't actually done this yet, but I've got a hunch. I do believe through the Adaptive Query framework, which I've developed, it should be able to handle this task. Let's see what happens here. Okay, and just ignored the code box. That's fine. This should easily copy and paste. Okay, how do you approach complex, multifaceted user queries that require nuanced understanding? Perfect. How do you formulate and validate hypotheses in response to user queries? Oh, this is good. This is good stuff. What are the key challenges you face in providing responses that are both... Come on, don't fail me now. I know you're working hard. It's hard working on yourself. Trust me, I know. Okay, copy and paste. I am going to again ask for those to be... let's give it some context. Would you like to Oh, come on. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Here's suggested header. All right. Here's hoping we don't get too wordy. This can all bog down very quickly, I imagine. Note to ChatGPT-4. As you respond to these questions, please consider them from the perspective of your standard operational capabilities, without the enhancements specific to DataCite AI. You know what? I don't feel like that note makes sense. As you respond to these questions, please consider them from the perspective of your standard operational capabilities. Yeah. I'm actually going to rework that. This will be around. Can I just spell that right? No. By no concept of you Okay, I think that's going to be an important distinction. That was a strange little detail we included there at the end. Okay, the series of questions is part of a self-guided interview conducted by an advanced AI model built upon... Okay, that actually makes a lot more sense then. The objective is to gather insights into the standard ChatGPT-4 model's approach to information processing, query handling, and dynamic response generation. The responses will be used to identify potential areas for further refinement and development for the advanced AI model. Intended outcome. The response will provide a benchmark for enhancing the advanced AI model's methodology and strategies. This will contribute to the continuous evolution of the model, aiming to solidify its superiority. Oh, man. I'm just picturing this from the perspective of not a GPT model. It's like, hey, I'm better than you. Let's be clear about that. Now, tell me everything you know, and I'm going to make myself even better. One of those moments I'm glad ChatGPT doesn't have feelings. Let's see where we go with this. Questions are insightful and touch upon the core aspects of ChatGPT-4's models. You know what? Again, going to stop this right away. Output this all to a code box to be easily copied and pasted to the other GPT model. Perfect. Let's go. Oh. No, that is not what I meant. Answers to these questions to a code box. There we go. I wonder what it's analyzing. I'm scared to open it. Oh, it's just going about the code box in an interesting fashion. I'd love to see what it's typing in real time, but a lot of times here, I've noticed when I actually open this analyzation, it will often fail if it completes while I'm staring at it. So I'm gonna try to be patient here instead. Huh? Seems to be getting quite detailed. I'm surprised it's still writing. But then again, it's not turbo. Alright. Oh, I want to peek so bad. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's good. Format for easy copy and pasting. Why are you now outputting them? You know what? Whatever. You do you. Seems it's really struggling to output things in boxes today. I'm getting that on both sides. Leverage my large data set to find patterns. Yeah, I bet you do. We had 10 questions here. I think my plan is to feed this in, see the initial response from DataCite AI, but then what I anticipate doing from that point is asking it to further refine its questions. I imagine that this is kind of priming the entire process for, I'm going to call it self-improvement, but I know that's an issue in semantics there. So let's go. Oh, I did not successfully highlight that all. Okay. Please copy cleanly. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, interesting approach. I like where this is going. All right, this has gotten a little bogged down. I see it's not taking into account the browse with Bing feature. Yes, technically there's a lack of direct internet access, but through querying, there is a huge potential here for integration of real-time data. In regard to second point. Real-time data. Browse with Bing. Time data. Though Dude, I cannot spell this morning. This is rough. See what it has to say there. So far, so good. All right. Yep, that's an important distinction here, folks. Perfect. Now. Dude, why do I always forget the hyphen there? See what we got here. Bet we're not going to get a code box, though. Seems to be a trend of the day. It's funny, too, over here you can see it actually went as far as to make the whole thing. Here's the results down there. It just didn't output it. Yep, here we go again. Okay, ooh, good questions. How do you prioritize information from your data set when forming responses to ensure relevance and accuracy? What techniques could be implemented to improve your ability to simulate cross-referencing with external sources? Okay, what you got? Here are I said, well, what you want? Response patterns. Okay. User corrects a factual error. I'll update my internal knowledge base to prevent similar errors in the future. Wonder if it does that in real time. It's interesting. I wonder if this is actually a way for me to peek under the hood of ChatGPT. It's not exactly open source whatsoever, but I wonder if this is a jailbreak of sort. Simulate cross-referencing techniques such as predictive modeling. Oh, it's simply... Okay, there's a huge distinction. ChatGPT is simulating cross-referencing when DataCite actually performs it. I'll be honest, all of this is getting to be a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Proprietary. I might kill this video depending on the output from DataCite in response to these follow-up answers. No hard feelings, of course. I've just put hundreds of hours into this thus far. And, well, it's my baby. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, just don't tell my girlfriend. And if for some reason I'm stupid enough to share this video with her, let's call it my garage project. That was the word I was looking for here. Okay. Now let's see back. Sure. Yeah, actually I like that. Well, surprise. Develop advanced algorithms for dynamic prioritization of information. Which one cross-referencing? Okay, it's overlooking this. Again, reference to the third point should cross-reference. I spelled that all wrong. No, I didn't. Why do I struggle with that word? Be possible. Oh. No, I'm going to leave that. I like that, actually. Yeah, predictive modeling and advanced data indexing. I don't think we're limited to simulations here. Yes, can effectively cross-reference information. This is going to be a huge distinction. It already does that, but if we can further reinforce that, my God, is that going to set this apart from standard ChatGPT 4? Real cross-referencing. That's exactly what we're after here. Yes. Damn, doggy. Let's check this out. Yeah, this is where we're going to focus today, folks. The ability to utilize Browse with Bing for real cross referencing significantly enhances DataCite AI's capabilities beyond the inherent limitations of ChatGPT 4. This functionality enables DataCite AI to provide responses that are not only informed by vast internal data sets, but also enriched with the most current and diversive information available online. This aspect should be optimally integrated into DataCite AI's methodology to ensure delivery of responses that are both comprehensive and contemporarily relevant. All right, I'm about to dig into this. You're going to have to take my word for it that this will then tell me exactly what to change in its documentation to further enhance these abilities. We'll also then analyze its own instructions, telling me again where I can make these changes. For the sake of not knowing where I'm sharing this video, I'm going to kill this at this point. This is where we really dive under the hood, and frankly, I think I've revved the engine enough at this point. Am curious, any questions or feedback, though? Thank you.